Hello, my little tribe. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm smiling because just just under my windows, and my windows is open right now, are open right now, and I'm hearing this absolutely adorable conversation. It's some language that I don't know, but it's mother with child, and it's create a little noise, but I find it absolutely adorable. So that's why I'm smiling. I'm choosing stones for you right now. Okay, so we have our five. So, so your vs like versus your shadow. Message from the mirror. Okay, cards are here. I want to change this one. Stones are here. My tea is here. So, until you are looking at these amazing stones and until you're choosing your options, I will talk a little bit. So today we're doing one of my favorite types of readings, the ones where we gently, lovingly, and maybe a bit directly, and ruthlessly peel back the mask. We are diving into the dance, beautiful dance between who you think you are, the polished, reasonable, socially acceptable version of you, and the part you don't always invite to the table, the hidden role, um, the one you've pushed aside, denied it, repressed, or maybe even quietly judged. This your shadow side. It's not evil. It's not evil. It's not broken. It's not traumatic. Um, it's maybe uncomfortable because it holds truths, desires, reactions, strengths that the light inside you hasn't made peace with yet. But if you want to grow, like truly grow, you have to know yourself in every role. You shouldn't just be a hero. You shouldn't just be a healer, but you should learn also how to be a villain, a rebel, a devourer, because fully developed soul doesn't play just one part. Fully developed personality has a lot of things and a lot of roles and a lot of different versions of themselves. That's how you are surviving in different surroundings, in different circumstances. Uh, it learns how to, like, fully developed person learns how to integrate all its sides so it can move through life with depth, with adaptability, and true personal power. And today we are going to the mirror and we are asking it to speak. Like mirror, mirror at the wall. So, who are you in your light and who are you in your shadow? And how can both of those parts finally meet? Not in conflict, but in harmony. And I spontaneously remember one deck of cards that I definitely want to use for this reading. Wait a second. Look for these amazing stones. Choose your own. I will be here just in a second. Wait. Okay, I'm here. And I also forgot to say that my name is Kate. And this is Pagan Priestess channel. And we will discover the real truth about you. So, I'm thinking. We'll take this one. I'm ready. I hope you are ready also. We will not have a card right now. We will unpack the situation during the reading. So choose your stone and go into description of this video and put the timing, like the time that corresponds with your stone. And let's start. For those who choose rhodochrosite, this will be freaking hard. Not this position, this reading in general. Okay. So, your social acceptable side, let's call it your light. Your light side. You prefer don't end things. You prefer don't end things because you don't know um, how it may reappear into your life. You are blocking your emotions and you don't let yourself be disappointed in other people's behavior. Interesting point of view. And that's how hunting you down. So instead of close some relationship in your life that should be closed, instead of close some process in your life that should be finished, you are just trying constantly to not end things. Maybe you had this experience where things ended badly for you in your life, and now you are comforting yourself like, okay, I will not end things, I will not choose the endings, um, I will not cut off someone, I will not finish something. and it makes me better person. But the thing is, it's not something that makes you better person. It's something that can constantly draining your energy because you don't know where to cut connections. You don't know your boundaries, and you didn't let yourself to live through these emotions of grief when you cut something and when you add something. And because you didn't do it, you didn't let yourself transform into something new. Because we may transform into something new only when we are closing something old. And if you are not letting yourself to close something old, then you're preventing this transformation process. And what hidden side of you um, you need to reveal and you need to understand? Your shadow side is someone who has higher purpose into their life and who may act egoistically to follow that purpose. Your your shadow side is super initiative um, personality who has a lot of energy, and you may have a lot of energy because you learn how to cut people, you learn how to cut things, you learn how to not be afraid to be alone. uh, you are not afraid to be dumped anymore. You are not afraid to be left aside anymore. You are not afraid to cut other people or other connections because you don't have this scenario where other people may left you and you felt lonely because of that. If you if you will learn how to cut things, not like, obviously not constantly first cut things, not to constantly be the first person who's cutting things, no. If you will learn how to cut things properly in their own time, if you will learn how to go through your grief, if you will learn and discover this inner process of dying and then rebirth as a new person, as a new version of yourself, if you will allow yourself to go through deep grief, if you will allow yourself to go through um feelings of necessity to cut some people from your life, then you will learn how to not be afraid to be left alone. Then you will learn how to not be afraid um, to stay by your own. Then you will learn how to not be someone who is constantly trying to distract themselves from their inner thoughts. You know that situation when you are scrolling social media, when you are sleeping with some noise on background, like when you are sleeping with TVs on, when you are constantly listening to something or watching something. It's just simply because you are so afraid to left to be left with yourself. You're so afraid to hear your inner thoughts. You are so afraid of loneliness. You are so afraid to be left aside that you are just overwhelming yourself with amusement. You may constantly listen to podcasts, lectures, books. You may constantly watch TV shows, movies, or wherever, and you will do wherever you can to not left alone with yourself. So if you will learn how to cut, if you will learn how to lose, if you will learn um, how to not cut your constant inner dialogue with um, other noises, if you learn how to bear yourself with your inner pain, with your probably pretty hard traumatic experience, then you will be absolutely unstoppable, and you will release that amount of energy. Maybe now you constantly feel like you're drowning, like you don't have energy, you don't have power, you don't have strength, you don't know how to do things because it's a lot for you, but you're just carrying a lot. So your shadow side is basically learn how to deal with yourself when you are completely alone, when you don't have phone, when you don't have something to distract, when you don't have other people around you. And first you may have panic attacks. First you may feel overwhelmed with your emotions. So either I would propose to you, either go in therapy and go with this process, through this process with therapist, step by step, small steps, or either seek some kind of spiritual guidance. Maybe try some practice like vipassana, when you are just silence and meditating for quite some time, like for example 1 week or more. It may be super hard, but it's something that you need right now. Okay, so thank you so much for being with me. Thank you so much for this reading, and good luck because you need it. Second position, and I just wanted to tell all of you that we started on pretty rough note. First position wasn't pleasant one. So let's discover what's okay. Wow. Okay. So your light, your sociable acceptance, oh, when it's your third language, it's super hard. So your social acceptable side. Ha! I did it. Your social acceptable side, almost. It's super harmonious person who may find a lot of compromise. Um, you may find like common ground with every person. You know your higher purpose. You know how to balance things. You know what diplomacy means. So the thing is, like, you need to understand. I'm sorry. Like, when I'm into the readings, I cannot operate with my, as I once told, word supply, with my vocabulary, because I'm like in this process and combine this reading process with translating it in my third language is super hard. So excuse me, like I'm still practicing. Like give me a break. So yeah, you know how to make compromise, you know how to deal with people, you know how to deal with things, you know how to find best approach to resolve some things. You may be like in diplomacy, you may be in some social relationship, you may be a lawyer, you may be a real estate agent. Like, you are a person who is mediating between other people, other stuff, other like things. But the thing is, when you are doing all of this, you have a clear vision about what other people wants, what their purposes, what their motives, how to do it, but you're completely forget about your own interest and your shadow side. It's selfish as F person who's doing everything just for himself, who don't give a flower about someone else's interest, who just keeping things to himself, who are completely selfish and um, serve only your own interest. Like, you're bringing from your social acceptable side, you're bringing so much into society. Then you forgot like who you are. You don't let yourself to be selfish. You don't let your egoistic side to show up. You don't let yourself to be you. You don't let yourself to to do things only for yourself. And that's why super soon, like, you will not have value into society. Your value into society will go down because as a person you are nothing. I'm sorry, it's rude, it's ruthless, but it is how it is. You don't have personality. You just a service. You just a mediator. You just some connector that help society or help other people interest. I would recommend you to start from small things. I would recommend you, if you have like family or I don't know, someone with whom you're living or with whom you're working, buy thing just for yourself. Something that's super selfish. Uh, Maybe it will be most expensive something. Maybe it will be I don't know, like you're having dinner and you order um, something through like Uber Eats or DoorDash or wherever, and I don't know, like your family ordered mm, pizza or shawarma or whatever, but you've decided that you want steak. And they ordered everything, and you ordered steak for yourself separately, just for yourself. They may be offended, they may be jealous, they may want your steak, but you were like, no, I bought it for myself, from my own money. Like, you ordered your thing, I ask you what you want, I ordered this one, it's my thing, I will eat it alone. Not like order something that you will eat without everyone else and just for yourself. Not order something that you will use just for your own purposes, but order something for yourself that people that surround you, they wanted this, uh, but they didn't work for it. They didn't uh, get it, but you may allow it to yourself. Do some small selfish things for yourself. That's how you will set boundaries. That's how you will increase your value for yourself in the society. Do not think about what other people want from you. Think about what do you want in your life. Other people is pursuing their own interests. No one will pursue your interests. And if you will suppress yourself and your selfish side more inside yourself, you will become nothing. So it's up to you. Because I feel like you want to make some changes in your life, in other people's life. You want to help different people, which is absolutely great. Maybe you have some kind of higher purpose into your life, and it's awesome. I absolutely support it. But first, you need to learn how to serve your own interests. And after that, fulfill other people's interests will be so much easier and so much better for you because you know how to want things, you know um, how to desire and how to fulfill the desire. And if you want it for yourself, and if you do it for yourself, first you are happy and you have a lot of energy. And second, you will know how to make other people happier and how help them through your state of I have everything, I'm happy, and now I may share, and now I may think about others. So thank you so much, number two, and we are moving to our third stone. So your light and your shadow. Let's discover. Wow. Now I have a lot of options. You're light. You know everything, and you may deal with everything, and there is nothing that you don't know and that you are not capable to do. You basically the person, like if you will start to study, I don't know, like some theoretical physics. In 3 years, you will have PhD and you will operate with high level difficult things. Like you are really capable to do everything. But with your shadow, okay, sorry, I should. What you're doing here? My dear number three, you have absolutely nothing to do here. I'm sorry. It's not reading for you. Okay, so briefly, your light side. You are absolutely fully developed, integrated personality, persona. You know your strengths, you know your weaknesses, you know how to compensate it, you know how to work on it, you know how to reflect into yourself, you know how to heal your traumatic experience, you know how to help others through your experience, and you know how to help them, and you know when to not help them if they don't want it, and you know how to heal yourself, and you know how to heal your trauma, and you know how to explore your shadow side, and you know how to integrate this shadow side into your personality. And maybe you're my colleague, maybe you are someone like me who is teaching other people to deal with world around them, and who is showing other people their own unique path. But basically, you are super rare creature who doesn't need this divination, who doesn't need this prediction. You know everything without me. And you know your shadow side, and you know how to integrate them, and you don't have problem with it at all. So thank you so much. Probably my colleague, or my potential colleague, or maybe person who spent in therapy years, and now you have um, that type of experience, then that, like when when you may um, be other people's therapy, The thing is, and probably one and only your problems, like you are understanding your shadow sides, you are exploring them, you are analyzing your traumatic experience and everything like this. For now, your one and only problem is speed, like how fast you're doing this. Because for you now, like you're doing amazing things with self therapy. It's undeniable, but with time, you will learn how to do it faster. But even now, you are your own therapist and you are your own supervisor. So you may teach us how to do it. You have nothing to listen here. And thank you so much. You probably the one and only person who may not come into my next readings. You should do your own. Okay, fourth position. So, fourth position for those who choose uh, obsidian. Like I get some vibe. I caught some vibe, some mm, something through this reading, and I'm just trying to hold myself and to not give unsolicited advices. And I need to shut up with my personal opinion. Okay, so if we're just doing the readings, so the thing is, you are a really capable person with a lot of potential, but sometimes you don't know how to receive other people help, and sometimes you may be super rude um, in process of defending your own boundaries. Um, and a lot of time you will be that type of rude person when you are like, I don't care how you did it before me, I don't care about your advice, I wanted to do like this. mm, you're not capable on compromise, and you are not super respectful about other people experience, and you're not super respectful about other people opinion. And it's good to be independent and it's good to have your own opinion, but you is more like a person, I want this and I want this now. For someone, unfortunately, that vibe that I caught, for someone you may look like a little bit like this Karen, a person who is like, I want it like this, I don't care about others, in a worse way, unfortunately. And this is your light side. Your light side is basically I will do wherever I want because uh because you've been through a lot through your opinion. You were lost and um telling other people out loud what you want and how you want it and to declare it loudly, it's for you, it's the only way to earn your right to be in society. And you have great vital energy, but you are constantly fighting with your closest one, and they love you, and you love them, but you're fighting because you were hurt. And instead of healing your own wounds, you just trying to hurt other people. You are super impulsive in your desires. And your shadow side, you are trying to how to say it, to mm, outlined, to okay, to cut your past. So some things happened to you and you didn't live through them, and you didn't let yourself emotionally went through them, and you just cut that experience and you just try to replace that experience with something good, and it seems like it's working. It seems like it's like good, like you are on track, but when you're trying to proceed it, uh, something happening with you and you are returning to your um, traumatic experience that you didn't analyze, that you didn't live through, and it's your constant inner loop. Like you are, for example, I don't know, learning your new technique, you're learning new psychological technique, learning new maybe esoterical technique. Now maybe you are learning some, I don't know, like healing methods or instrument connected with magic or with divination or with psychology or with some kind of healing, a mental, energetic, physical one, whatever. And you're applying this and everything is works good until you're going back into your traumatic experience. And after that you're trying to heal and you learn something new and you try to implement it, and everything is going great until you're going back there. And you're going back there constantly because you try to implement thing into your life, or you try to sold this technique or this methods to other people. Like for example, you learn something, like you learned, I don't know, like healing meditation, and you are trying to put a group for this healing meditation, to start a group through this healing meditation, and everything is going great and first people are interested, and then something happened into your personal life and you are returned in your traumatic experience. Because instead of go through that traumatic experience, instead of analyze it, instead of heal it, instead of go through it, instead of allow yourself to go through death and through rebirth, and reveal new version of yourself through this traumatic experience, and then this new version of yourself will have this old experience and will implement this experience in your life, and then go to teach, and then go to learn some new technique, and add some new technique to your previous experience and combine them in absolutely unique method and try to pursue this method into society. That's how you should act. But you take something, you are feeling temporary relief because you take something, like you learn some new method, you're taking this method, you're feeling yourself better. You didn't heal your wounds, you didn't have heal your traumatic experience. You decided that this healing method will it help you because you felt temporarily better, and you are so sure that it will help others because you felt yourself better and you tried to pursue it and go through this road, and then you are meeting this, I don't know, hole or big bump, and this hole or this bump is shaking you out and return you to previous path. So basically, you need to go deeper through your traumatic experience, and you need to live through this, and you need to learn how to live through this, and you need to learn how to implement this in your life, because it's your absolutely unique experience that your soul and your body is having, and no others technique, no others approach will replace it. Others approach or technique only may combine with it. Other approach or technique only may um, how to say it, may, I forgot the word like maybe additional instruments to that. um, but your own experience and your own truth and your own personal growth, that's what you should put in a base, put in ground, put in the center of yourself. So this pretty philosophical reading is for you. Good luck, number 4, and we are moving to our number 5. So, number 5. Excuse me, I need like 5-second break. I will return super soon. Hello again, I returned. So, finally, our last position for those who choose this stone. Let's dig in and let's explore your light side and your shadow side. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Give me half of the minute to analyze situation. Your light side, your social side, it's more about it's more about your putting yourself and your desires and your needs on second or third place, and you need to act in certain way, in certain role. You need to act it to please other. You need to act it to fulfill needs of other people. Uh, in my language, I am basically I. It's the last letter of alphabet. And in my childhood, I often heard this phrase like when I told my parents, like, I want to do this. I want to, I don't know, like, have this. I want to achieve this. Like, I want to. And they told me, like, I is the last letter in alphabet. Like, you should put your opinion um, last in a line. You should put your ambitions last in a line. Responsibilities is first. Obligations is first. Family is first. Fulfill other person needs is first. Um, you don't have right to fulfill your needs. You are the last person in the family who will have resources. You are, for example, if you need to buy something for yourself, then you will fulfill, like, you will buy everything that you are obligated to buy. Like, you will fulfill your wife needs, your kids needs, or your husband's needs, wherever. And after that, in a last, like, in last in a line, you will fulfill your personal needs. Not because you are, not because you don't want to be egoistic, not because you don't want to be selfish. No, it's not about that. It's like you have obligations and you feel uh, and you feel that you need to deal with these obligations first, and you feel that your main task is to fulfill other people expectation about you. It's more like male energy, so maybe you're a father and husband, but it's also maybe female energy, but it's some kind of I don't know when you felt yourself like a woman last time in your life. Because if it's male energy, like, you're connected with your male energetic, like, you're connected with your male essence. But if you're a female, then I don't feel these connections. I don't feel like you are feeling yourself as a woman. You are feeling yourself as someone who obligated to do something. And it's a bit sad. So your shadow side. Your shadow side. Your shadow side is person who does everything absolutely different. Your shadow side is person who not even egoistic, who is a tyrant, and who is decided other people fate, and who is decided everything about other people resources, and who is super controlling, and who have uh, rage from time to time. And so basically your shadow side is like tyrant that, I don't know, lose his mind, lose his sanity. Like you want to be absolutely completely different new person. You want to, what you want to do, you want to be absolutely independent. You want to run from all of your obligations. You want to have ability to say no, I will not do this, no, I don't want it, no, I want to pursue my own career, I want to pursue my own energy, I want to pursue my own things in life. You want to be someone who has right to do something wrong. You want to be someone who has right to do terrible things with people, things that they did with you, and you didn't acknowledge this, and you didn't live through this, and you just let it be. You want to be a revengeful bitch. Your shadow side is someone in charge, super controlling, super powerful, maybe a little bit insane. Uh, Someone who is allowing himself to be super mad, to feel rage, to act through this rage, to not think about other people's opinion or well-being, to not have liberty, do not have any obligations. It feels through these readings like you put yourself in a trap with these um, obligations. You should find a way how to combine these things. You should find a space in your life to be yourself. You should find space in your life to be absolutely egoistic. You should find space in your life to be that type of tyrant. You should reduce your obligations. You should prioritize them. You should decide what you don't want to keep, and you should cut it off. Because the thing is, with this type of suppressed shadow, uh, you it's not like this shadow is something that you are not implementing into your life. You are implementing this into your life. You are behaving like this, but you're behaving like this toward uh, people that you love the most, people that care the most about you, and you are behaving like this toward that type of people subconsciously. You should take care of them, you should love them because they are open towards you and they love you and they care about you. But instead of that, subconsciously, you are behaving with them, and you're putting them in the position when you are this selfish tyrant and they are your pure victims. Poor victims. Thank you so much for this reading. See you on the next one pretty soon.